Hello. This is season 1, episode 2. So I know I said I wanted this to be a little more organized before I kind of started to continue, but I think it's just gonna have to get better each, episode, because I was thinking about it and I was like, man, I really I don't know, I do a lot of the stuff I need to do. And I was like, okay, but this is a journey. This isn't boom, 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 boom. It's it's a journey, right? It's a journey of this whole little thing. So, man, I need a haircut so bad. Because the vibe I'm kind of going for is kind of homey, kind of just a one-on-one conversation type thing. Except you never get a word in because you're on the other side of the screen, so... No, but, Oh, wait, actually, let me see something. Okay. I want to do this right, but I also think it would be really cool, since it is a journey, if we do together and just progressively get better each time I post, So, as regards to this channel, I don't, cause it's oh my god, it's this channel, shut up. Nah, but it's in regards to what I want to do with it, I don't know if I want it to be just podcasts, and then I make a separate channel for something else, a separate channel for something else. I do know I want to put myself on a schedule. I think I want to do maybe once a week post a podcast, and then for example, I think tomorrow, December 4th, when hopefully this is out, it's gonna be Wednesday, I have a field trip. Let's freaking go. And I was like, oh, okay, so I want to do one once a week, but if I do that, I have to record the video, I have to edit the video, and then I have to post the video every 7 days, or schedule it to post every 7 days, right? That would mean one comes out every right. I don't know. Every 7 days, right? But there is a podcast that I like to watch called This Sit and Chat. It's with old Disney actors. It's such a great podcast. I love it. I have it right here right now, actually, in one of my tabs, but it's great, and they do theirs every Monday, and I really like that, because it's it gives me something to start my week off with. Every Monday the Sit and Chat podcast came out, I have something to listen to or to watch, and I was like, oh, that's really cool, I kind of want to do that, but I'm if I post every Thursday or every Wednesday, that's so awkward, because my first video I posted was on a Thursday. It was on a Thursday, so I was oh, well, that's kind of random, but I was on Thanksgiving break, so it was it was kind of okay, because it was the first one, it was random, and as much as I would love to, well, okay, because here's what I was thinking, I want to do one once a week, and I was oh my gosh, but I want to do one every Monday, so it's yeah, it's copying the Sit and Chat, but it's that's a great thing, is every Monday I post a podcast. I wouldn't even know at what time, because I kind of want to post these all at the same time. I kind of want to schedule, I want it on a chain, on a loop, oh, I know at this time there's gonna be a new ZavCast podcast at this time. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it in the morning when like people are starting their day, or if I want to do it in the middle of the day at like 3 o'clock or 3:40, or because it's like, oh, if I post in the morning, if you gotta go do something, like you gotta go like Visalia or you know San Diego or Italy or I don't fucking know, like Iceland. You have something to listen to, and of course they're not. It's like, it's, only this much long, only so long, but it's like, it's something. And if I post in the morning, then like you can it's posted out the morning, and you're like, oh, I can, early mornings I can just watch it, or like I can watch it later. And like, it's a YouTube video, you can watch it at any time. But it's like, it's the principle of it, or it's kind of like the vision of it, where it's like you could, have a podcast ready for you at, say, like 7 a.m. Like, yeah, it's early, but it's like, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., it's already posted. Because it's going to be like, I could have it on a schedule. I mean, of course, right now I'm doing it manually, because, I'm recording the video, I'm editing the video, I'm posting the video, so it doesn't have a scheduled time. Like, I can schedule a time for it and be like, oh, I want it posted at this time. And yeah, like, I'm not doing a lot of editing because I kind of want this podcast to be like, at least for now, I want it to have a homey kind of one-on-one, no jump cuts, no like, just, and then I'm in like a totally different outfit. Even though that would be really funny. Imagine I did that right now, I'm just like, and then boom, I'm in a different outfit, and then I clap again, then boom, it's gone. And then that's like the one part of like heavy editing I do. No, because I mean, like, I think the last podcast people were like, hey, like you cut out for like a while, and I was like, yeah, I had copyrighted music I had to take out, and then it wouldn't let me just erase the music, so I had to erase my voice for like a little bit. Also, thank you guys. The first week, it's gotten 50 views. Love you guys. I didn't really expect. I mean, hey man. I mean, it's not a lot for most, but for moi, for our first video, come on. Like, yeah. I mean, like, I think I know most of it was my friends and family that I just love so much, but there's also like a lot of like. There's like a few random people too, which, hello, I know you're watching this. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, I want to do vlogs and all that type of stuff, cause like, I mean, I do want it to be a thing. Like, I want this little YouTube channel to be a thing. If it blows up or not, it is what it is. It could just be like a little thing for me, a little thing I do so I can kind of have a routine or like a schedule type thing. Cause I mean, I have my schedule, or like my little routine I do every morning, wake up, make your bed, get ready, brush your teeth, like, do whatever you gotta do, whatever, go about your day, do whatever you gotta do during the day. Come home, unwind a little bit, work out a little bit, go shower, go to bed. The usual, And now I get to add doing a podcast to my little routine. So I'm like, it's cool. But I'm like, oh, well, like I said, tomorrow, because I really strayed away from it. I have a field trip and I really would like to vlog it. But I know that a vlog is going to take a lot longer because on the camera I'm using, it's like an oldie camera. It's like a, because it gives this homey look that I'm going for. So it's really, I like it. I love it. I think it's, kind kind of different. I mean, everyone has like these super nice cameras and super nice camera quality where it's like boom 4K, and mine's like a little grainy. You know, it's kind of like, you know, I guess like early 2000s. I guess, I mean, like early 2000s. Technically, we're still in early 2000s, but it's like, you know, early 2000s. It's like, it's a little grainy. It looks good though. I mean, works for me. I don't need nothing fancy. I mean, in the future, yeah, maybe like if I want to start being like higher quality, like I'll change this little setup, because right now I kind of just got a little curtain behind me and recording in my room, which I love. I mean, I always like to think like humble beginnings, you know, because I want to do a lot in the future. I have a lot of plans for myself that I want to do in the future, that I'm like putting out there and that I'm kind of working towards. And if this blows up, then it just helps, you know, like if this actually ends up doing something and starts getting traction and just like, you know, because if I'm consistent, YouTube will see that, and if I keep getting like these like regular amount of views, then YouTube will see that. They'll start putting me on random people's homepages, and then, you know, we'll gain some traction from there, and it'll just go up, 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 up. But I don't know if podcast is the only thing I want to do, because, yeah, podcasts are cool, but, like, after a while, you know, like, after the first few episodes, people are going to be like, okay, well, your podcast is cool, but, like, that's all you do? All you do is a podcast? And, like, yes, I know that that's the point of a podcast, is, like, you know, to have episodes and have different stuff to talk about, and I'm like, of course I want to do that. Like, I'm going to have... This isn't going to be the only place you'll see me. Like, I could be on the roof of my car eating canes with my cousin doing a podcast like that. You never know. You never know. And another thing, I want to try to do these on, like, one take. Because, like I said, I don't want to do a bunch of jump cuts. I feel like it not ruins the podcast, but I feel like it disrupts the momentum if you do like jump cuts. I mean, of course, you know, there's stuff you gotta edit out, there's things that happen. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to do things like I try to record at a time like kind of later in the night, so everyone's asleep, or at least, you know, settling down, laying down, everyone's like separated, so I can record these in one take. Because yes, it eliminates having to do a lot of editing, but it makes it more like, it makes it more calm, I think, in my opinion. I think it just makes it a lot more kind of chiller to watch, because you're just, you know, it's no cuts. I don't know. I feel like it makes it smoother. It makes like a smoother video, you know? Yeah, like, I mean, I want to vlog this field trip, and I think if I do vlogs, it's not going to be like it's going to be every once in a while thing. Like, the podcast can be like maybe once a week. And I mean, you can hold me to it and be like, you know, hey, where's the podcast? You're late. Then, like, hold me accountable. I mean, if I have stuff going on, like, I'll let you know. I'll be like, hey, like, this is why I was late. But at the same time, I'm small right now. You know, 15 subscribers. Going strong. But it's like, I'm small right now. So it's like, consistency is better to start at the beginning. So then, it's just a habit. It's just second nature after. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just like unconsciously recording these, posting them every week. And then it's like, once it becomes routine, once it becomes easier, it's scheduled. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now I have it edited. The videos are already, and they're on a schedule of when to post. And I can just be ahead. You know? It's kind of just, it'll work out. And I mean, I could just easily just like grind out a few like podcasts. But I also feel like I gotta do stuff. And I probably should have had a bunch of videos pre-recorded before I started a YouTube. So I had, you know, shit to post. But like, I didn't. And I think that that's also what makes the ZavCast so cool, is that I wasn't just totally prepared with a bunch of videos and a bunch of this, because it makes it I'm only human, you know? Humans make mistakes. My mistake was not pre-recording a bunch of videos so I could just, you know, start consistent, which is fun. You know, at the same time, like, is it something I would want to do? Yeah, probably, but you know, it's like, it's a learning experience, and I feel like, you know, me admitting my mistake of not doing that is like, you know, just shows the human nature of it. It shows I'm human. I'm like everyone else. I make mistakes, whatever. But it also kind of gives the podcast a little homie one-on-one. You and me, we're tight. You know, we're like this for real. That's why we're talking like this, or that's why I'm talking to you like this. Making severe eye contact that you can't break. Because if you break it, then that ruins it. You see how I'm not blinking? Don't blink. Just look at me. Look into my eyes. Did you blink? You better not blink. I'm gonna blink right now, okay? Ready? You better not blink. I mean, I just blinked right now, but just don't break eye contact. Like, we can blink now. It's okay. But just don't break eye contact, though. This is a good way for people to learn how to keep eye contact. It's just me staring at you in the camera. Dead on. Like this. As I do. Okay. But, yeah, so I mean, like, wow, this is all over the place. Again, I'm gonna structure it more. I'm gonna have a whole agenda to go by, but I want to say the first few episodes are gonna be scuffed. This is only gonna be the second episode. They're gonna be a little all over the place. They're gonna be a little but at the same time, it's what gives this podcast character, in my opinion. I don't want to be seen as lazy. I'm kind of just trying to give it a homie type vibe. Like, it's comfort. I want to make it comforting. I want it to be, you know, chill. And of course, this isn't going to be how it is forever. I'm going to evolve the setup. I'm going to evolve what I use. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll have a little fancy smancy camera. But until then, this is what you look like. Hold on. Why is my phone so slow? This is what you look like. You're on a little gray shelf thing on a slipper with a glass cube from Vegas holding the slipper down so I get this angle. And then I searched up tan in the background. So, you know, it's darker. Because look, this is too bright. This is better. You know? But that's what the setup looks like. I know. It's amazing. It's so high tech. If you saw the keyboard in the picture with, you know, all the little purple lights, I got it from GameStop when I was, I think, like 13. And my mouse pad and my mouse, I got it all together as a pair. There was like a GameStop closing down, and I got it for like $60. It was like the first thing expensive I bought with my own money at, you know, 13. I was like really realizing, dang, I just lost this amount of money. But in my eyes, it was like an investment, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a pro gamer if I get a keyboard. I still play on controller. I've had this controller since I got my PS4, like when I was like 8, or whenever I got my PS4. I don't even know what age I was, but I was like little. My first game was Rocket League. I was just that guy. But yes, the podcast is all over the place. It's unstructured for sure, but I'm gonna make an agenda. I'm gonna have things to talk about in order. I'm gonna have a time frame of how long I talk about those things. Even if I don't have a time frame, it's just gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be set. The podcast is gonna be set. What I'm talking about is gonna be set. It's not gonna be as, everywhere as this one is and the first one was, and whatever other ones are gonna be messed up. It's gonna get better. It's gonna improve over time, because that's what we do as humans. We improve over time. Snap it up, snap it up, snap it up. But I mean, yeah. And I still haven't finished the little thing I was talking about vlogs, but this is like third time, fourth time I'm coming back to it. But yes, I want to do vlogs, but the vlogs are gonna take more time, because I have this little camera, so I have to record. I can't just record all at once, so I gotta record some, here and there, here and there, here and there. So, and I mean, it's not like I have the most exciting life right now. I mean, I'm young, living with my parents, of course, doing a little video in my room, so obviously it's not like I'm booming rich yet. But I really want to do vlogs. I mean, I do gaming stuff too, but it's like, that's what you stream for. Or it's like you make a separate channel for that. So I'm like, I don't know what to do on this channel. Like, I'm gonna make a playlist for podcasts, so if, people are just here for the podcast, then there will be a section for the podcast. There's gonna be a playlist for the podcast, a playlist for the vlogs, and then a playlist for whatever else I do. But oh my gosh, I need to fix my posture. But, usually, these things are more, people's channels are more organized, There's some people who have, no, because people have multiple channels. There's, they have multiple channels for multiple different things. They're like, oh, this is my podcast, my vlog, my gaming, my cooking. It's like, dang, you really know what you have said. So then it's like, if I want to make vlogs, do I, do it on this channel, or do I just make a separate one? But then it's like, bro, you're not big enough to have a second channel. Wow, I really just put that into perspective. Why am I tripping about this when I'm not even big enough for a second channel? But I do want to make a vlog, though. I do want to start a vlog. Maybe I'll wait, though. Maybe I'll do my first vlog, in the future. Who knows? I mean, probably. It's just a thing, I guess. To just start later when I have more traction, Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. See, we're learning. We're doing it together. We're learning together. I look like a freaking skinny twig right now. I'm just like... But you know what? I'm messing with it. It's that sleeper build. Because one day I'm just gonna go... Boom! And just be buff. Just super buff. I'm just gonna be currently flexing. But you can't see it. It's on the lower half. I would have to lower the camera. I'm not doing that. Because now I can have a sleeper build, because now I look like skinny twig. Anyway. Yeah. What was I saying? Podcasts. Am I right? No, it's see, things like that I would probably want to edit out. But since I'm going for, a one-take type of ordeal thing here, I want to keep it. Because it's you see my mistakes and you're maybe you can relate to me. Maybe you can be oh, that's so real. I do that, all the time, when I'm alone. Or, when I'm by myself, oh, I do that all the time. It's me too. Me too, twin. Like this, for real. Like I said, we're on the same wavelength. It's just how it works. But yeah. I mean, and I also want to get better at, like, having things to talk about. Like, I think this one, I want it to be an hour long. That's the goal. Because it's like, damn, like, I'm not going to watch, like, an hour long video, but it's like, it's a podcast. It's kind of, sorry, I had to say something. It's kind of like what it's about. It's just someone talking for, like, an hour. But I'm like, it's not just going to be me. I mean, in the future, I want to have, like, some of my friends on here. Just for fun, you know. Get some people on here. Just be like, oh, shit. Yeah, so I'm like, that's actually a vlog I want to do, is what I said earlier. I want to wish someone sit on the hood of my car and just, like, eat. And just, like, talk. And then just, I would be like, hey, you want to do a podcast? And they'll be like, I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll set up the camera somewhere, somehow, and then I'll get to grubbing. Shut it up. But yeah. And then that'll be the podcast. Just me eating. Chit-chatting with my friends or something, just having a good old conversation, and it could be one of them, it could be two of them, it could be 5 of them, you know, something. And like I said, I mean, I want this to be big. I mean, I think don't do anything if you're not trying to be the best at it. So I'm like, if I do sports, like, I'm trying to improve to get better. If I'm doing this, it's because I want it to turn into something. Because I'm like, yeah, it's a hobby, but it's like, imagine how cool it would be if this just like, just like randomly blew up, just skyrocketed. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick. So, I guess that would be the goal, is just to get a buttload of subscribers, buttload of views, you know, that aren't bots or paid for. Because wasn't there like a whole thing when it was like that Mr. Beast versus T-Series thing, or like PewDiePie versus T-Series thing? It was something. And then like, I think it was PewDiePie versus T-Series, but Mr. Beast was like a PewDiePie supporter, so he was like blowing it up. Yeah, because then he surpassed PewDiePie, and he's like, well, this is awkward now, and now I'm bigger than PewDiePie. Yeah, I remember that. It was like from a few years ago. But I heard like T-Series like bought other subs. So I was like, or not all of them, but like a lot of them. I was like, you can do that? I was like, I can't do that. I'm too broke for that. I'm too broke. Because I'm like, I ain't got the money for that. And even if I did have the money for it, I wouldn't do it. Because it's like, I don't think you gotta be to be like, I'm gonna buy subscribers. Like, dog. Just like, post your, you know, YouTube everywhere. Make it Twitter, make it Instagram. Follow everyone and their mama. And then, you know, be like, post on your story. Just be like, YouTube, new video out right now. You know? I mean, shoot, freaking go to libraries, freaking make make little, like, what's it called? What are those things called? Little business cards. Go like their thumbtack wall. You know, what's it called? Their bulletin board. And just go, boom, post your YouTube there. Big brain. I'm giving out all the strats here. As a guy with 15 subscribers, I obviously know what I'm doing. I'm obviously professional. Who's been doing this for years? It's been a week, but you know. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. I'm obviously a pro, guys. Come on. Get with it. I like to have a video, just because it's like, I mean, I feel like if it's just my voice, then it's cool, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, have a video if you like having something to watch, or if like you like watching podcasts. Like, you could be eating and then it's just like, what? Because it's like for Halloween, like, I'm gonna wear a costume if I do a podcast during Halloween. It's like it's gonna be Christmas soon, so maybe if I do a podcast, I'll be wearing a Christmas hat. And then maybe post. I don't know. I don't want to give no promises. I don't want to say anything to be like, because like some of my friends are like, you know, fan might be like me, like just for fun, just like pick on me. I'll be like, show us up. But no, I mean, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I'm gonna be flat out. I stole that idea from, I think it's the Suburbs podcast, I think. Hold on. Oh my gosh, my keyboard's super loud because I haven't bought new switches for it. Because like I said earlier, I'm broke. So, you're gonna hear some loud typing. Is it not the Suburbs? Suburb Talks. Right? Yeah, Suburb Talks. It's like, I like their podcast too. I don't watch it as frequently as I watch the Sit and Chat, but like I see them on TikTok and stuff, and it's like, you know, the group of friends with like, you know, Maru and, you know, Nick, you know, David, you know, hold on. Talks. I wanna say. There's a podcast called Under the Influence. Devious work. Okay. Let's see. Nick, Maru, Devin, Cynthia, Sage, and Sean. Okay. This is what they look like though. If you didn't already know. They're low-key all tough though. They all got like super cool style and everything too. Like, they're good looking people, bro. Oh my gosh, hold on. Dude, what? Okay. It's loaded. It's just like really bad quality. And it's making me a tad bit upset. Just a tad there. Only a tad. I do believe you should be loading. I'm just gonna go to their Instagram because like this flick is tough. Okay. But yeah, this is them. And with their podcast, they wear like costumes and stuff on their podcast. I'm like, and when I first saw that, I was like, dude, that's freaking sick, you know? I was like, that's freaking sick. So I'm like, because I'm like, people take inspiration from people on YouTube. I mean, people steal YouTube video. I want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, but I'm like, people steal YouTube videos. Like, they steal YouTube video ideas and just videos in general. At least I'm like saying, oh yeah, I got it from the Sin Talk. Oh yeah, I got it from the Suburbs. Like, they're never gonna see this. But it's like, at least I'm saying it. Come on. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's cool. Like, it's a cool idea, like, to wear costumes. And I'm like, and I try to surround myself around chalant people. Because there's chalant, and then there's nonchalant. And I'm a good mix of both. I know when to be nonchalant, and I know when to be chalant. But I'm usually chalant. I like to surround myself with chalant people, you know? People who are chill. People who like to enjoy life. People who don't mind having fun or embarrassing themselves. Because it's like, dude, you only live once. Why are you gonna be a wuss? Why are you gonna be a puss in life? Why are you gonna be a lame-o? Just fucking have fun, bro. Shit. Because I'm like, people, like, all the nonchalant people that are like, it's like, bro, you're gonna look back at your life and be like, dog, when I was in school or when I was at the function and everyone was like having fun, I was sitting there in the corner like, nah, bro, tight shit, bro. Like, this shit ain't fun for real, bro. This shit's so lame, bro. Like, I don't even know, bro. This shit ain't even fun for real, bro. This shit's just like, it's not even cool, bro. It's like, bro. And then I'm gonna look back at my life and I'm gonna be like, bro, I had a blast at the function, bro. Like, I grabbed random people. I started dancing with people I didn't even know. Cause I'm like, I've done it before. Like, I went to Hobbs Grove with my friends and my cousin, and then we just like, I was like, yo, like there was like a little dance floor, and shit was dead. Can't even lie. You know, DJ was up there trying to give it his best, and then there was like 3-4 random people that kind of just went up there and started like awkwardly dancing, just like as kind of like, oh, should we dance? Just doing like random like dances. Like, I think they did like Orange Justice. Like, they started doing like Fortnite dances and stuff. And I was like, hey, yo guys, should we just randomly go in there and start dancing with them? And then my friend looks at me, she goes, my friend and her little sister, they both looked at me and they go, yes. I'm like, okay. So then I was like, you guys for real? They're like, I'm for real, you're for real. I'm like, let's go. So then we go. People I've never met a day in my life. Start randomly dancing with them. We start a circle. We all start one by one going in the circle. They're like, they're trying to tell their friend, they're like, hey bro, go in the circle. He's like, nah. And I was like, bro, come in the circle. So I'm like, come in the circle with me. So like, I'm like, bro, come on. And then we go, boom, 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 boom. It's so funny, bro. It's just, I mean, it's not hard to have fun in life. It's really not. If you just put yourself out there in uncomfortable situations, then you usually end up having the best time. Things where you feel awkward, you feel like you're going to be embarrassed, are usually the best experiences, because it's like you're learning to break out of your shell. You're learning to do this, you're learning to do that. So like I take it as a learning experience. I'm learning how to have more social skill. I'm developing more social skills because I'm talking to this random person or these random people saying, hey, what's up? My name's Zave. What's going on? Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, I don't know you. We should dance, because why the fuck not? You know? So it's like, it's all fun, you know? I mean, my dad is like a fun, goofy person too. So it's like, I got it from him, you know? This is just who he is. And like my mom, she likes to have fun too in public too. Like, she does not, like my dad and my mom, like they do not care. Like legit, like there's been times where we'll be like in the parking lot and my mom would just go, ah, and just like scream. I'm just like, what are you doing? And then I'll be like, you know what, you want to try to embarrass me? Or she'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe blah blah blah. She'll scream and she'll try to embarrass me. I'm like, you want to embarrass me? I'm like, ma. I'll embarrass her back, because I'm like, it's fun. It's what you gotta do. And like my dad, like he'll dress up as Santa, he'll dress up as Easter Bunny if you really need him to. Like he'll go out and he'll make sure like at the function, like he'll have fun too. Like he'll make sure that he shows you how to get down. He'll one up you. That's just how he is. But I'm like, that's where I got it from, and that's what I love, because I'm like, I want to embrace it, because I mean, yeah, there's a time where I was like, I was trying to be like nonchalant, and I was just sitting, I'd just be there, and I'd just be like sitting down, and then I'm like, I was sitting down doing nothing. I was like, this is boring. I was like, I'm just sitting here, I'm on my phone, I'm like, well, my phone's boring, dry as hell. I ain't even gonna act like I'm texting people. I'm on the weather app. I'm looking at my alarms for the 10,000th time. I'm playing Block Blast or on TikTok or watching a YouTube video. Like, it's so boring, bro, when I could be like meeting new people, having fun. So it's like, or even if you don't meet new people, I could just be out having a good time, conversating, you know? I'm like, y'all want to sit in the corner right here? It's so boring. I mean, when it's like a family function, I get it, because it's like, I don't even want to be here, you know? But and y'all have like your cousins, or your siblings, whatever you got, you know? It's just like, so you have someone, you got that one cool aunt, or that one cool uncle, that one cool grandma or grandpa that like is like, just like, you know? But like family functions are different. But if you're at like a function with your friends, or it's like even if it's a school function, bro, school functions are a hit or miss, I feel like. But I feel like you can easily make a school function into a hit if you got the right people. Because like school functions are just different. They're just like boring in itself. But I feel like it's also the type of how much effort your school put into it, and how you approach it. Because if you approach it like, oh, it's just a school thing, bro. Like, it's gonna be boring. It's not even gonna be all that. Like, what are they gonna do? It's like, bro, you haven't even went yet. Why you putting it down? Why you put... And I'm like, I'm a little hypocritical because I've done it before. I'm like, it's just school. It's like, it's a school, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's really about it? You know? Like, I've done it before. I won't lie. And there's been times I've been right. And it's been boring. Not because I didn't try to have fun, like I try to have fun, but it's just like, it was just dead. Like there's just no saving it. But then there's also times I've been wrong where I'm like, it's gonna be boring, bro, whatever, and then I go and I have a blast. I'm just like, yo, it was really fun while I was there and I enjoyed it. So I'm like, it's all about how you perceive it, because it's like, I mean, of course, if your school doesn't care about it and didn't put no effort, or you just go and there's like lame people, of course it's gonna be lame. But if you get a few, like a good bunch of like just super fun people, bro, just like super fun people, then you can make a school function pop. And I'm just saying, like, say it's a dance, bro, everyone's like awkward, bro. They're like, bro, put on Baby by Justin Bieber, watch everyone start singing, bro. Put on Love, bro, watch everyone start singing, bro. On me, bro. Or it's like, get a group of friends, go up to the DJ, be like, hey, you know what time it is? And then you get all your friends, you're just like, Soulja Boy, you know. I'm just putting things out there. I'm just spitballing here, you know. You could suggest stuff too. Just sitting there watching. Not just playing. But no, like, if you get like a good bunch of friends, go up to the DJ, be like, hey, can you play like this song? And then like you all just go and you just like, with like, don't care what people think, you just go have fun. You're just like, bum, bum, bum. And then it's like, bro, then other people will be like, okay, maybe it's not as lame as I thought, and it's not going to be as embarrassing because other people are already doing it, so I can go do it too. You know, it's like that, I feel like. And there's been times where I'm like, it's worked and it hasn't worked, you know? I'm like, at the same time, who cares what people think? Because it's like, bro, they got their own life going on. You got your own life. Like, it's your life, bro. They're not living it. So, like, why not go have fun? Why not go be embarrassing? Gosh, who cares? Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares, bro. Nobody actually cares. And the people that do care don't got nothing good enough to care about. Like, if someone is so like focused on, bro, look at this guy, look at this weirdo, he's dancing on a dance floor at a school dance, it's like, bro, you really ain't got nothing else better going on in your life to the point where you gotta focus on a random dude you don't even know, or like, even if you know me, like, you gotta focus on me because you're bored. Sucks to suck. I'd hate to be you. Like, to be that bored where I gotta try to put down some random dude because I'm bored. I would just go home and cry in the shower or something. Keep it a buck, like, if my life was that boring. But I'm like, my life isn't that boring because I make it fun. Because I live a shalom life. Because I'm like, there's even like some people like at my school that I thought were like gonna be like nonchalant, like, people. I'm just like, they gotta be nonchalant, because I never talked to him. I was like, oh, he's just like a nonchalant dude who's just like, you know, he's probably just like whatever to everyone. But then I got to meet him, gotta talk to some of them. And then I was like, oh, you're really, like, you're a funny ass dude. Like, you're chill. You're really funny. You know? It's just all perspective. It's all perspective, all of it. I feel like people care about, like, what other people think too much. I'm just like, I try to tell people, I'm like, bro, no one cares. Like, really. As long as, like, you're confident enough, bro, that's all that matters. If you don't care, and you're confident in yourself, who cares, bro? Like, that's why, like, when I wear outfits, because, like, I try to be stylish. At least, I try. Not saying I am. Like, sometimes I put on a good outfit. Sometimes I hit. Sometimes I miss. Sometimes it's a little in the middle, you know? You know, it's gotta do some things you gotta fix, right? And, you know, that's cool. Just whatever. It happens. But, like, I try to dress nice. And then there's times where, like, people would be like, hey, bro, that's ass. But then the next person would be like, you put that on. I'm like, appreciate you. And then I focus on, hey, I just got complimented. Because I'm like, hey, I did indeed put that on. I'm not going to focus on the dude that was like, bro, that looks garbage, bro. Never wear that again, bro. I'm like, whatever. You're mad because you don't look as good as me. I get it. But, oh my gosh. Whoa, no one told me he was going to the side like a freaking weirdo. Not like a weirdo. If you were here to side, whatever. I just don't do that no more. That's what happens when your hair's long and it's freaking straight and it's freaking dry. Ooh, Superman for the freaking rest of the thing. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever. We're Superman for the rest of the thing. Hold on. Yeah. Quick little intermission. Do. Commercial break. If you know where that's from, you're a freaking stud. Guy or girl. Or yeah, Superman's hair ain't that long, but like I said, I need a haircut. You got a problem about it? Write it down in your notebook. I like to be mean too, as like a joke. Like with my friends though. I mean, of course I'm doing it like on a YouTube video, but it's like, it's a YouTube video, bro. If you don't get that, it's a joke, bro. Stop being a snowflake, bro. Go outside, shoot. Gosh. But yeah, my hair's cooked. I'm gonna stop trying in a second. Isn't that like a trend? Where it's like you just like pretend like you're like freaking going crazy? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I know I said I don't care about it, but I lied. I'm a fibber. I fibbed. I do care. Just because it's annoying. See? I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, it's so easy to have fun. You just gotta stop being a little freaking lame-o. That's pretty much it. That's all you gotta do. Just stop being lame. Stop being so embarrassed. I mean, I get being embarrassed and get being nervous. I mean, I'm human. I get embarrassed and nervous too. Everyone does. But I'm like, when it comes to things like, I feel like it takes one time to break out of your shell, and then it just makes it easier. Like, I mean, I'll be like, yo, like, come on, let's go do this. Come do this with me. And they're like, nah, like, I can't. Like, I'm like, no, yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Come on. They're like, no, I can't do that. Like, you can do it. I'm just not the type of person that can do it. I'm like, what you mean, not the type of person that can do it? You just do it. You just do it. Like how you breathe. You just do it. You know? You just breathe. You know? I don't know. It's so weird to me when people are like, oh, I can't do it. I'm just not that type of person. I'm like, it's all a mindset. Like, if you say, If you say you can't do it, you can't do it. But if you're just like, oh yeah, I can do it, then like, hey, you can do it. And then they get embarrassed, and then I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, you're really not allowing yourself to do this because you truly believe you can't do it. That's insane. And then they're like, well, I can't. I'm like, well, you're being stupid. So I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, and it's like, it'll happen in its own time, probably. But like, what if it doesn't? And then what if they're like that forever? And like, because the way I see it, I'm like, what if I miss out on a good opportunity because I didn't go do something? Because like, it's almost happened before, and it's happened before. Like, I've missed out on some good opportunities because I was just being lame. No, I don't want to. And then like, I freaking missed out on like, just, I don't know, something. And then there's been times where I was like, I don't really want to, but fine. And then I freaking had a bunch of fun, or I met someone cool, or I got an opportunity I could go do. Like, it was, you know, it helped. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Like, it really doesn't. I'm just saying. I mean, I get it, though. You know, people are nervous. People are little shy guys. Oh, shy guy. But, live a chalant life, man. Be chalant. I'm saying a lot because I was wanting this to be like an exact hour, but I just realized this doesn't have a time. It just says menu, record, and then shows the battery, and then it's me. And we like variety. Having it on an hour on a dot every single episode is kind of like a robot. You know, it doesn't make it natural. You know, because obviously in life conversations die. Conversations end, conversations die, you know, they just go, whatever, you know? So maybe this conversation died. Who knows? Well, one-sided. Someone wants to be quiet. It's so funny, because no one can respond. Because it's a camera. And you're on the other side of the screen. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like little kids with a fish tank. They're like, fishy, fishy, fishy. Dude, I'm so funny. Fishy. Fishy. Why is it upside down? Like, it's... Okay, it's not funny that, like, a fish would be, like, upside down, but it's like... I swear there has to be one out there where it's like those videos. It's like an innocent little kid, and they're just like, why is it like this? And then the parents just like, oh my god! They just like freak out because like the little kid's oblivious and doesn't know what's going on. And then the mom's like, oh my gosh! Oh my, like I saw a video of this little kid, and he's like, I think he said he found a raccoon or something, or like a snake or dead raccoon, dead snake or something. And he was holding his kitten by the neck like this, like showing his mom, like the cat was facing this way. He's like, found this, and she's like, no, stop, that's your cat, and he was like, I was like, bro doesn't know, like, he genuinely didn't know that was his kitten, like, he was just holding it like it was like, he was like stretched out, he was like, the cat was like, dude, are you gonna help me? And the kid's just like, holding it by the neck, just, like, the cat can't do nothing, it's a little kitten, it's just, so he's just dangling. I don't even know what I'm gonna tell this. Hold on, it's 11:11. Okay, we're good. But I think on that note, actually 11 would be a great time to end it. So, I love you. Hope you enjoyed. You know, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. No, but seriously, hope you enjoyed little ZavCast Season 1, Episode 2. Like I said, a little scuffed, but we're growing. We'll get better as we go, okay? But I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.